So back to the home. We're
Yeah.
calling this healthy home essentials.
Yes.
There's still people using plug-in air fresheners. There's still people using Febreze, odor eliminators, bleach, all sorts of crazy antiseptic, very, very potent antibacterial sprays, disinfectants. Like this stuff is toxic and most of it has endocrine disrupting chemicals in it. So I just want to point that out. I know we talk a lot about mold and air filtration, but as our friend JW said, he told me once, he's like, look, you could have a 55-gallon barrel of gasoline in the middle of your living room, but even the world's best air purifier is not going to fix that. Like you've got to
Correct.
actually get it out. And so for people listening, if you're still using any of that stuff, plug in air fresheners of any kind, don't think of it as air freshener. It's air poison. It's straight up. It's air poison. It doesn't belong.
100%.
And candles as well. I know candles are very trendy. I actually posted a video about the mold candle that went pretty viral. And I think it's just because people are drawn towards candles. It's cute, it's cozy. But in general, candles are a big source of toxicity right up there with the plug-in air fresheners.
100%. And if you're a female or male still using perfume or cologne, stop that. I mean, females, you can either do lavender is a nice feminine smell. Rose is a nice feminine smell. You can even do like some frankincense is a little bit more neutral. If you're a guy, you can do sandalwood or cedar, or even like a little bit of a citrus scent. Like I like a little bit of a citrus or cedar or lime kind of scent, just very, very gentle. And typically I'll have it in my deodorant. I'm a big fan of Schmidt's deodorant because it's just clean. There's no toxins in it. Tends to have a little bit of an essential oil, so it gives you a tiny hint of a smell. You get some people that literally want to create like a 20-foot zone of their smell. Like where they walk, it's like you can smell them 20 or 30 feet away. It's like, whoa,
Well, you
you
know
know?
what's scary? There's a guy, I've seen him. He's like a trending character online. He calls himself, his fragrance is literally in his social media name. Okay, this guy here, 35 years old. He calls himself Jeremy Fragrance, and so
Oh my God.
he's got 3 million followers on his Instagram page here, and all of his videos are based around him essentially dousing himself in different colognes or other fragrances. And then he's got this little stick where he'll like walk up to women. Who knows if it's staged or not, but he'll walk up to women on the street and sniff them. You're wearing da da da. And it's like this big like obsession with fragrance. I'm like, how long until this guy gets absolutely poisoned from all this fragrance? Eventually, what will happen is you can develop what's called tilt, toxin induced loss of tolerance. And so I think eventually this guy's unfortunately going to have to learn the hard way, and he's going to be reacting very, very strongly to these fragrances: dizziness, headaches, vertigo, skin reactions, eczema. These are the reasons that families will switch their children from, say, scented Tide to unscented. It usually takes some sort of symptom to pop up, but I don't know how this guy's going to keep doing what he's doing. Like literally, you check it out. It's just every video is about fragrance. Puff, puff,
Yeah.
puff.
Well, I mean, just look at the people with mold, right? Only about a third of the population has the various HLA-DQ genotypes to be sensitive to mold. Like it's like the one or the three or both. And so not all, I mean, you could have a moldy home and 2/3 of the population is going to be fine. And so I think that would apply to the toxifying smells from cologne, perfumes, dryer sheets. Most people are not going to have a problem. But again, it's still going to be a load on your detoxification system. That's why when it comes to home stuff, my thing is very simple, right? Free and clear, unscented laundry detergent. That's like a no-brainer. You can use wash soda to get any moldy smells or kind of dank, nasty smells out of your clothes. Have it soak for an hour beforehand. So wash soda is basically baking soda for your washing machine. And no dryer sheets. There's no reason to ever have dryer sheets. Dryer sheet smells are the most nastiest thing. They're so chemically laden. You can easily put like a static ball in there, and that'll decrease the static and make the clothes a little bit softer. And you can do wash soda to help as well, but that'll decrease some of the the staticky things that people will use the dryer sheets for. But there's no reason to add that level of chemical load to your clothes.
Now they're even adding like scent boosters as well. I've seen that where
Crazy.
they're trying to add even more fragrance on top of the existing fragrance. And you could smell these people from, 100 miles away. And the problem is too, so you and I've talked about like Whole Foods delivery service. So I've noticed if we were to do a Whole Foods delivery, if the person has scented laundry on their bodies or they have air fresheners in their car, the bags of food will come with the smell of perfume or air freshener from the car on those Whole Foods bags. So it's crazy. I mean, the fragrance contamination is a huge deal, even in the supermarket. So if you look at the typical steak package, you know, those white styrofoam with the very thin plastic on top of your steaks. Let's say you go in to go buy a pack of ribeyes. Depending on your grocery store, depending on how close the meat department is to the laundry, if your grocery store has toxic laundry in it, I've been able to taste it in certain food items. Like my wife bought some oatmeal and the fragrance literally went through the cardboard box into the oats. The oats tasted like fragrance. So this is a huge issue. And this is why I try to encourage people, like, do your farmers market meats. If you got a local butcher, it can give you a better deal. But you're even getting contamination of the food supply from your supermarket, even blueberries. I got a pack of blueberries the other day from Publix. It was a smaller Publix, meaning that the laundry was closer to the produce. Organic blueberries, rinsed them well. I could taste the fragrance. Air fresheners, laundry detergent, whatever the heck was in the air was penetrating into the berries. I had to throw them away.